Hello and welcome to News Flash. I am Grace Komolafe. Thank you for joining us. Let's begin the updates with stories around Nigeria. The federal government of Nigeria, through the NPower National Program Manager, Akindele Egbuwalo, during the meeting with some NPower beneficiaries, announced plans to commence the instrumental payment of 9 months of backlogs to NPower beneficiaries from November 2023, following a previous temporary suspension of the program. The NPower program, which is set to continue as the Renewed Hope Job Creation Program and overseen by the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, aimed to expand and reach 5 million beneficiaries over the course of 5 years, with 1 million young people being incorporated each year, spanning both graduate and non-graduate categories. The concerns raised by beneficiaries about the delayed 9-month stipends have been acknowledged, and the planned national protest has been called off in light of better communication and assurance from program managers. The newly sworn-in Commissioner for Industry, Trade and Investment, Mr. Adebola Shofela, has underlined the government's determination to strengthen Ogun State's position as Nigeria's industrial hub, following his swearing-in at Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, by the state governor, Dapo Abiodun. Shofela highlighted the administration focus on enhancing the ease of doing business index, implementing business-friendly reforms, and fostering an environment that appeals to investors, encouraging existing business to expand and boost productivity. He further expressed that close collaboration between the private sector and stakeholders will play an important role in achieving these objectives. Moving on, in a bid to strengthen the standardization and quality assurance efforts in Nigeria, President Bola Tinubu has appointed Dr. Ifeanyi Chukwunonso Okeke, former chairman of the Imo State Internal Revenue Service, IIRS, as the new Director General of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, SON. Dr. Okeke, while outlining his vision for SON, emphasized that quality is a journey with no destination, and his administration will focus on enhancing standard development, strengthening regulatory enforcement, promoting international trade, and embracing technology. His appointment, which takes immediate effect, is expected to bring a renewed focus on quality standards, safety, and economic growth within Nigeria in his tenure, as SON strives to meet the highest standard of quality, safety, and competitiveness. Away from that, in response to the impact of fuel subsidy removal and economic shocks faced in the country, President Bola Tinubu has introduced the Renewed Hope Conditional Cash Transfer Program, launched at the Presidential Villa in Abuja during the International Day for the Eradication of Poverty. George Akume, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, who represented the President, emphasized the government's dedication to providing opportunities for dignified work and sustained social protection for all Nigerians, adding that the government's ultimate goal is to alleviate poverty for millions, but this could only be accomplished with the active cooperation of the beneficiaries. The first phase of payment, which is said to have commenced for those registered on the National Social Register, the program, with an outlook for 15 million households, will be expanded to include vulnerable pensioners, veterans, and others, maintaining a transparent and traceable system while directly linking CBN accounts to beneficiaries. And on the foreign scene, Egypt's Apex Bank has implemented additional measures to control the outflow of foreign currency by restricting the use of credit cards for transactions in foreign currencies, both within and outside the country, a decision which comes shortly after the central banks instructed banks to cease the use of Egyptian pounds debit cards for overseas purchases. The central banks aim to curb the outflow of foreign currencies from Egypt, as there are speculations on exploiting these cards, particularly for cash withdrawals from foreign ATMs without any genuine travel. Under the new measures, transactions using credit cards within the country will be limited to a maximum of $250 per month. Egypt, which has been grappling with a severe foreign currency shortage over the past 2 years, has managed to maintain a fixed exchange rate against the US dollars since March, despite a substantial disparity with the black market exchange rate. And wrapping up with X, the mini-blogging platform X, formerly known as Twitter, has introduced an experimental program in New Zealand and the Philippines involving $1 annual fee for new unverified users to interact with posts, a feature which does not affect existing users. Users who pay the $1 fee will be able to create content like post, repost, reply, bookmarks, and quote posts, while new users with free accounts will only have read-only access to view posts and follow other accounts. X emphasized that this not a bot program is not intended to generate profits but is designed to combat spam, platform manipulations, and bot activities. It says this represents a step in X's ongoing efforts to strike a balance between platforms' accessibility and the prevention of spam and manipulation. That's all for now on News Flash. Thank you for staying with us. I am Grace Komolafe. Enjoy the rest of your day.